Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Z Reviews Tech. I have a new tablet for review, the Lenovo P8. This is one of the few tablets powered by the Snapdragon 625. It has stock Android or almost stock Android and a nice full HD screen. I'm not sure how well this tablet will do because the specs are somewhat ambiguous, so let's jump right into the full review of the Lenovo P8. Build quality wise, the tablet is actually quite nice. It's not the super high-end metal or glass back tablet, but I'm okay with that because the back is a very nice rubber material that feels pretty awesome. It looks like the sandstone cover of the OnePlus One, but it's a lot smoother also. On the front of the screen are decently sized bezels. They are not slim, but they are not big either. The top and the bottom bezels are kind of big though. There is a micro SD card slot, but the cap is kind of hard to remove, which is annoying. The tablet is fairly light and easy to hold in just one hand, at least for a tablet, so no complaints about the build quality here. The display here is a 1920 by 1200 IPS LCD display, 8 inches big, and it looks quite good. Colors and saturation are actually pretty good, as you can see in this video here. They aren't the best, but hey, you can't really complain. Max brightness is a very bright 450 nits, very bright for a tablet, but not so amazing for a cell phone. Still though, this is a very respectable screen that Lenovo has used in this tablet here. We have Gorilla Glass also, so you don't have to worry. So here we have two stereo speakers on each side of the tablet in landscape mode, and the sound volume is actually very good. It's very loud, sound quality is also pretty decent as well. Not as good as the Mi Pad 3, that is one of the best speakers of any tablet, but the speakers here are acceptable, a bit light on bass, but still, hey, here's some samples for you. So battery life on this tablet is again not best in class but decent. There's a pretty small 4250 mAh battery powering a high-res 8-inch tablet with a super bright screen, but the CPU here, the Snapdragon 625, is very power efficient. So I was able to get around 6 hours of local video playback, which is okay, and if I was web browsing it was a bit worse, about 4 hours. Again, I do believe tablet manufacturers in general could do better installing big batteries in tablets, but none have yet, but here we do have okay battery life. Now software, we have Android 6.0 Marshmallow, so not the latest Android. It's not even 2 generations old, but I'm grateful for Lenovo for putting almost stock Android on this tablet. There's not a lot of bloatware, a fairly clean experience here, and the Snapdragon 625 powers this along slightly slower than the other Snapdragon 625 phones I've used in the past, like the Redmi Note 4 and the Lenovo P2, which is a little bit weird, but it's still fast enough. I could launch apps and multitask fairly effectively, and you can play lots of games on this tablet, but the more intense stuff you will have to bump down your settings. The tablet does get warm in certain areas, but it never gets blazing hot. Wi-Fi reception is good with a dual band Wi-Fi chip, and it works well with my dual band router as well. The cameras here are typical for cameras on tablets. The front facing camera is 5 megapixels and it's just okay, good enough for video chats, and the back camera is 8 megapixels and it's actually more respectable, kind of like what you find on the Mi Pad 3, but it's barely good enough to compete with cheap phones, so I don't recommend using both of them at all. Your phone more than likely has a better camera than both of these combined. Overall, this is a rather solid if somewhat boring tablet. There's not a lot of surprises here with this tablet. Decent build, nice screen, decent battery, stock Android, just what we like to see in tablets. If you want a cheap tablet that doesn't suck, this is what you get. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.